Hey guys, it's Mickey. Welcome to my channel. And if you're just into my channel, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so as to be notified each time there's an upload coming from me. Do you know you've actually told someone to use steroids, directly or indirectly? This particular question was put in front of me on YouTube, and the person said, "Oh, I can never tell someone to use steroids. Never ever. Most times you people tell someone to use steroids and you don't tell them when to use it." Now, I would list some products that contain steroids, and many of you would think it doesn't contain steroids. Format A. Many people don't know Format A contains steroids, but it is steroids because it is used to treat skin inflammation. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all skincare product that treats skin inflammation actually contains steroids. No, but some product actually contain steroids, and it did not indicate that this is steroid, but there are some ingredients that are there and many of you don't know that it's steroid. For example, Format A contains betamethasone, and betamethasone is steroids. Clobetasol is steroids. Epiderm, Format A, it actually contains steroids. Clean Cap, steroids. And they are used to treat inflammation. I remember when my baby was sick, when she had skin irritation, not really sickness, she just had skin irritation. At first, I wanted to give her Format A, but I was reluctant. I said, you know what, let's go to the hospital first. Let me find out what the doctor has said. Lo and behold, the pediatrician said, give her Format A. And in less than 2 days, boom, it was gone. Now, the reason why people don't really like steroids, because there's nothing wrong with steroids. Steroids is actually good when used properly and when maintained. You know, most people do not know that they have to put a pause when using steroids. You see them using it continuously and damage their skin. Alright? Now if you use steroids for a while, you cool off, take a break, more like a week, 2 weeks, and you continue again. And steroids actually do a very good job. So people say it gives long-term damage. That's if you're going under the sun. If you walk under the sun and someone doesn't tell you that the product contains steroids, it might actually give you some burn. You've noticed that some you get tanned. Most especially when you go under the sun, you notice like the brown marks and stuff like that. Most times you do that. It can also discolor your face. You notice some changes, black and white, like Coke and Fanta and America. But for African women, steroids do better job, especially if you actually want to lighten your skin a bit, you want to treat skin inflammation. I would prefer steroids than hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is good for a short period of time, not for a long period of time. But I would prefer steroids than hydroquinone because steroids doesn't give the long-term damage. No. If you know that you're using steroids and you put a pause to steroids, yes, and then you continue the steroids again, it's okay. Someone asked this question again saying, does tretinoin contain steroids? Because people are beginning to talk about it. I was thinking about getting this tretinoin. I want to know if it contains steroids. I am so sorry, tretinoin doesn't contain steroids. Okay, it's more like retinoids, alright? It has a derivative of vitamin A, so it does not contain steroids. You can use it, but tretinoin cannot really lighten you. But yes, it does treat the skin. It firms the skin. It helps with collagen elasticity. But in terms of skin lightening, no, it doesn't do it. Alright. Now, the sure bet for skin lightening is your kojic acid. Kojic dipalmitate also lightens. Your steroids do a very good job when it comes to lightening. Hydroquinone lightens. Right. Then afabutin does a good job, especially the face. If you're using afabutin product on the face, you love your face. It does a good job in lightening. Still more products that actually do lightening. Okay, but if you're trying to use tretinoin to give you maximum whitening, that's what you call it, the message, it's not going to do that. But it's going to treat your skin. It's going to firm up your skin. It's going to help for collagen elasticity. It does it very good. It's actually very good. But you need to start small, before you. It's just like retinoids. You need to start small. All right, and retinoids is way higher than retinol. I'll put it on the screen so you guys get to understand. Like my pronunciation now. Now there's retinol, there's retinoids. Now retinoids is higher in terms of its potency. than retinol. Okay, now retinoids, you need to start lower, from a lower percentage before you get to a higher percentage in terms of using, so it doesn't leave your face reddish or peels your face. Okay, now another question the lady asked is, and often can you use tretinoin? You can use it as often as you want, all right, but just like retinoids, I would advise you use it 2-3 times a week, and always at night. It's way better. I love using my skincare products majorly at night, because your skin is free, you're wearing a loose clothes. So someone asked the question, how often do you use steroids? If you guys are watching my YouTube video, if you've been watching my YouTube video for a while, I know I've been a bit absent. I've been really absent, I know. You'll notice that I gave how to use steroids, when to use steroids, and how effective you can get steroids to be potent on your skin. Now, I remember saying in terms of steroids, you need to alternate your steroids. You can't use steroids continuously, morning, afternoon, night, you have to alternate. When you alternate your steroids, you see better use of that product. You would see how it works, just like magic, because you're alternating it. You're not using it on a regular, and you're giving your skin a space to rest. Now, you say you want to alternate tretinoin. It's just that tretinoin is very, very powerful. So it's way better you use it 2 or 3 times a week. Way better. Leave your skin to cool off. Then you might actually go for maybe lactic acid lotion, or any lotion that contains glycolic acid, lactic acid, depending on your skin type. And you would love the feel of your skin. You would love it. Another question a customer asked is, can she include the porcelain oil, so it's formerly known as porcelain oil, the Seville orange with our glow oil, that's our Ravel Snow body oil. I'll put it on the screen. Can she incorporate them together, mix them together, and apply on her skin? Except you don't want to lighten your skin, because one thing about using natural oils, you see that ras bloom contains natural oils, all right, and when used alongside Seville oil or Seville orange, it's going to limit the potency of Seville orange. It's totally going to limit it. So I would advise you get or use Seville orange alone, all right, use it at night. Then midday you can use the Ravel Snow, because I also don't advise you to use normal oil and go underneath the sun. You're going to burn up your skin. Okay, shield your skin from the sun, but make sure your Seville orange, that is formerly known as porcelain oil, is used at night. Okay, then you can alternate it. Probably use Seville orange today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then maybe on Friday and Thursday you can decide to use ras bloom, that's our glow body oil, alone. You can decide to do that if you want to. But mixing the both of them together is a recipe for disaster, because one, the work of that Seville orange, you're not going to see it. It's going to totally destroy the work of that Seville orange. So you're not going to even see the work of it. All right, so another question I was asked is, Nikki, why don't you sell whitening body cream that is very, very active and that can be used during the day? We do sell whitening cream, but I don't make them too active. Pause that. Now, for our oils, we want to actually make it more potent. I wanted to wait till I'm done before I let you guys know. I want to make the Seville orange advanced and leafy green more potent than it actually is. So when it's out, I will give it as sample for some people, so you can try it out and get back to me when it's ready. I'll pick out some people. I'll give it as sample, but not in that same size. Sample sizes are always 30 ml, 20 ml. So you guys can try it out, give us a review about it. Okay, now back to the question I was asked. Why do I always make my oils more potent than my cream? Oils absorb faster than my creams. My oils absorb faster. So I would rather put more potency on my oil than my cream. And in terms of cream, the cream doesn't absorb so fast. I don't want a situation where customers come to me that, Mondo cream, I used your cream, I had stretch marks. I don't like hearing things like that. So that's why I don't put more potency on our cream. If you notice, our cream is more of moisturizing, hydrating. Yes, it lightens like the Pinky Lava. The Pinky Lava does a good job in terms of for the elasticity of collagen. People who enjoy that Pinky Lava will be people with mature skin, because I focused more on skin elasticity for Pinky Lava, all right, to actually firm up the skin, to also help with to build up collagen on the skin. That was what I did with Pinky Lava, all right. And yes, it lightens, but not to that length. Actually employ people to moisturize and hydrate their skin more. Okay, why we are doing that is to leave your skin looking healthy. Even when you stop using our product for a while, your skin will still look healthy. Like, we want to leave you with a healthy skin, not sharp whitening. No, you're going to get white, you're going to get light if you want, light, yellow, white, whatever one you want, you will, but it has to be at a pace. You don't have to rush it where you now regret how your skin looks in the aftermath. You don't want that. When you are rushing it, 3x share, selling oil, another coffee scrub, you find out that you are having white patches all over your skin. You're damaging your skin. Skin, in terms of skincare, you should always give stories. It's a journey. Skincare is a journey. I keep telling people, you have to get to a stage, to get to another stage, to give the stories of product that you feel say, Molo skin, Molo product, oh my God, it was lovely. We're not saying, for example, you get a product like this, we're not saying you're not going to see results. You will, but you won't get your final result that you're looking for. No. Steady, right? And you get a very beautiful skin. I remember when I first started YouTube, I'm answering questions, so I'm going to tell stories. People say I talk too much. I remember when I started YouTube then, my skin wasn't exactly the way it was. I remember having spots, dark, all these dark spots. I remember having pimples, and I showed you guys. I remember even having knuckles. I showed you. I remember having burn on my face, because then I was in school, so I was always going to school under the sun. I remember having burn on my face. I showed you guys. I showed how improvements, the journey, and then when my face would break out, come back to normal. Now, I can't remember the last time I experienced breakouts. I cannot remember the last time I experienced breakouts on my face. So that is, in terms of skincare, you grow and your skin blossom itself when you do the right thing and you don't rush your skin to get where it needs to get to. Okay, slow and steady. I want to be white. Vicky, I have an event. If you know you have an event, you should have started using your skincare product before that event, long way before the event. Because you see, the skin, we die with it as well. So you have to take care of it. It's more like your, how would I put it? It's your long-term suffering. So you have to take care of your skin even before it gets to you going to a party, whatever. I want to go to, once you know you want to go to a party, the only thing I should be hearing from customers should be, I want to polish my skin. Yes. Not, I'm a fellow cream, fellow party. You should have been using products way before then, and your skin should have been blossoming. So when you want to go to a party, you want to polish your skin, all right? Because when you come to a spa, or you actually want people to polish your skin for you, is to give you a sharper skin. That is what spa does, because we use salt mostly in a spa. So it's meant to polish it and help you brighten, bring you up bright. Not you saying you want to start using cream in less than 1 week, 2 weeks to be super white. Just end up damaging it. Right? So I hope I answered some of your questions. I'm not going to answer everything. I'll try as much as possible to start pulling up more YouTube videos, right? Frequently I'll try. It's not so easy, being a mom, going here, and trying to get another one. So it's not easy moving from one place to the other. It's a lot of work. So I will let you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm making love you like kilo day. Bye, guys.